Over to David now.
Thank you, Professor Berger. Good afternoon, everyone. What a wonderful day it is that we get to come together and celebrate the class of 2020. Congratulations to all my fellow peers. I would also like to take a second to say thank you to all of our faculty, members of the community, and of course, our family and friends who made this day possible. As I sat down to write this message, I found myself, like many of you, in my last quarter, online, with more questions than answers, and facing a world engulfed in dialogue and terms like pandemic and protests. But then I thought about why. Why are we here? What does it mean to be a Highlander? Excellence, respect, integrity, accountability. These were the words that were given to us when we were introduced to Tartan Soul for the first time. It was the famed anthropologist Margaret Mead who once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Today we graduate, celebrating years of personal persistence towards individual excellence, but we do so on a day that lies within the context of one of the largest social movements in history and a global pandemic. I hope that as we leave today, we can hold tight to Mead's message when we can, when we consider our roles as anthropologists. For some, you will continue your research exploring languages and cultures of the past. Others, it is events like those we are seeing today that will drive you to use the knowledge gained in your classes to find applications to real-world challenges. Wherever your story takes you wherever your story takes you in time, remember there will always be a piece of tartan with you. As an anthropologist who works at Disneyland, Mead's quote reminds me immediately of Walt Disney. Walt used to say, it's what we storytellers do. We restore order with imagination. We instill hope again and again and again. For many, this is exactly what we have done here at UCR. We have spent our time here not only telling our own story, but researching cultures, performing ethnographies, and learning how to share those stories with imagination, accountability, and integrity. As I think about the stories that are going to be said about today, I can't help but look across the crowd and be extremely proud of each person here. It seems like so long ago, and yet here we are. We made it. The countless hours of studying in libraries, the all-nighters, finals, research papers, and yes, we also had some fun. Who else is missing Spring Splash right now? But for many, it all began with the crazy idea to move and start out on this incredible journey. And here we are, joined with the very same people many of us sat next to, and the many friends we have made along the way. Speaking of sitting next to each other in class, did I mention that we actually survived spending our last quarter online? Congratulations. You made it. Now go out, write your story, change the world, and remember, it's fun to do the impossible. Thank you.